What's up, Huskies? It's Clayton the Gamer here, bringing you guys episode 1 of the new series I'm starting on my channel called Storytime with Clayton. This is a series where I'm going to be doing different stories, real life stories, all that sort of stuff on this channel because a lot of people wanted me to do that, and I decided since so many people want me to do this, I'm going to make a series out of this just because I think it'd be a cool recurring sort of episode that I could make every week and then have a new guest on maybe every week. This video, since it is the first episode of this series, it's not going to have a guest. I'm thinking the first couple of videos in this series aren't going to have any guests, and then on one of the newer episodes in the following week, after a couple of these first weeks, is going to have a guest, and I'll let you guys, the video viewers, the Huskies that watch my videos, you guys can even be the guest on the show, or I'm just calling it a show. I know it's not a TV show or anything, but you guys can be on here and we could sort of talk about I'm thinking we could do like one specific topic and then we do like a 10-minute commentary and we go back and forth and see everyone's opinions on things. I think that'd be a really cool idea. If you think it's a cool idea, then that's awesome. Also, I have no idea what gameplay I'm gonna put behind the commentary for this video just because I'm not sure what's gonna look good. If I do decide to put Call of Duty gameplay, then that's good, but eventually I am gonna run out, so I'm thinking if there are any of you guys out there that record and whatnot and you want to contribute even more to this series or show, whatever you want to call it, then you can send in your gameplays. I do have some sort of standards on that, so I will specify in the description below if you're interested in doing that, and I'll get more into that in the next episode of this series. For today's episode, though, since it is the sort of pilot episode in this series, or the first episode, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to talk about my YouTube sort of journey so far and where I've started and some things that many of you may actually not know. I know a lot of my friends in real life are going to know about this just because I started YouTube when I was like a little kid almost. I was probably like 10 or 11 or something when I first had my first YouTube channel, and I've grown to be 17 now since then. Of course, I didn't always post YouTube videos. I used to just be like some of you guys, just go on YouTube, watch some of my favorite YouTubers. And before it wasn't even Call of Duty, I used to watch like just random videos like Smosh. Those were funny. Niga Higo was hilarious. Kev Jumbo, all those guys, I used to watch them a lot. And Mr. Shy City 3, I wish he still posted videos, but he doesn't. If any of you know him, that's really freaking awesome. You guys get like 1 billion Oreo points. And yeah, so where I really started on YouTube, I basically started off, as I said, watching all these big YouTubers, nowhere near watching Call of Duty games, and then eventually I bought a PS3, and my friend told me to get this game called Call of Duty 4, and I googled Call of Duty 4. The first thing I saw was this montage by a guy named Chris Webb 95, I think, and it was the sniper montage that made the game look freaking amazing to me. So the first thing that came to my mind was like, damn, this game looks sick. You shoot people, plus 10 comes up, like you get 10 points every time you shoot someone and you get a kill. So I gotta get this game because I like points and I like killing people. Obviously not literally, but you know what I mean. So I bought the game. I thought it was the best game ever, and then Modern Warfare 2 rolled around. All these other games were coming out, but during this whole time I was never actually posting videos. Actually, for the most part, I wasn't posting any videos. Although this is somewhat of a big secret that I've never told many people. I actually, around this time, I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and I used to be really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards, if you know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, and like Pokemon and all that stuff. So I used to actually post Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos on my old channel, and that was basically my first 100 subscribers on my old channel. So this is something I've never really told to anyone. If any of you are from the 100 subscribers on my other channel that have seen my Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, that's really funny because it's crazy that no one's mentioned that before. And basically what I would do is I would open packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards and record my collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, or whatever you want to call it, and you could actually trade with bigger people on YouTube. The cards that you have through the mail, yeah, you would actually have to pay for stamp postage and all that stuff and send your cards to people. So there's kind of a risk involved in like, okay, if you send first just because this person's bigger on YouTube and they're more trusted, doesn't mean that they're going to send you your cards and whatnot. It got really crazy some points. You would get scammed sometimes. People wouldn't get their things on time. Sometimes they would be damaged. All that great stuff. But essentially what you can take from this is that I used to post Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. I used to take quite a large interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, although since then I have given up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, and I don't post Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos at all anymore. After the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Video fad, I guess you could call it, passed, even though there's a lot of people that still do that on YouTube. I mean, like a lot. You can actually go check if you want to. After that passed, I actually got into playing Pokemon a lot, and I have an old channel. I still have that channel, and I don't want to disclose what the channel is called, although If you do some digging, you can definitely find it. I used to post Pokemon videos. One of them, surprisingly, for some reason has 100,000 views, and it's just me catching a legendary Pokemon, which is really weird. And yeah, I thought it was kind of funny to do, and I didn't even talk during those videos. It was just me sitting with my digital camera, aiming it at my Game Boy Advanced SP, recording Pokemon videos, and it was terrible quality, yet somehow people still enjoyed it. I also even made like a Little Big Planet play level, and I recorded that on the digital camera too. And eventually, after all of this moved on, I went into finally uploading Call of Duty videos. I first started off by uploading videos with my digital camera, just funny stuff that I thought was funny to me and my friends at school. I remember I 1v1 this one guy at my school that was talking all this smack and told me he could beat me at COD and whatnot. And then I recorded it with my digital camera, and he hated it because I destroyed him like 20-7 or something in quickscoping, which I thought was funny, and a lot of other people thought it was funny too. But this was, again, way before I had an HD PVR or a Dazzle even. After going from the digital camera, though, I actually moved into getting a Dazzle, which is, for those of you who don't know, HD PVR, of course, records in high definition, and a Dazzle is a capturing device that records in standard definition. So it was pretty bad quality. My first ever video is in the quality that I use for the quality of the Dazzle. Is in my first ever video on my old channel, Clayton 567, if you guys want to go check it out. And if you go watch that video, you can just sort of really tell how I've improved as a commentator and a YouTuber since then. I was really just mumbling the whole time, and then since then I've sort of grown in confidence and whatnot. I've grown a bit I've been accustomed almost to talking to myself in front of a microphone now, and it's kind of something I'm more comfortable with now. Not kind of, I'm much more comfortable with it now than I was then. I think then I just found it really awkward, and I thought it would be something cool to do. I remember playing Call of Duty games, and I would get something really cool, and I'd be like, damn, I wish I could have recorded that to show people like at school or something, because I wouldn't be playing with them all the time. I remember really distinctively on the map called Terminal in Modern Warfare 2, I did a jump shot and I got like a collateral headshot through the plane, if you know what I'm talking about, and I thought that was amazing, and I was like, okay, I have to get a Dazzle or an HD PVR, and that was kind of the starting point of where I actually ended up getting a Dazzle. And the first things I recorded were actually just my first commentary and whatnot. I was posting a lot. I think I posted like 3 videos in 2 days one time, and I didn't understand really that how to grow your channel. You have to sort of build up a subscriber base first before you just keep on spamming people's sub boxes, because people aren't going to enjoy that. And then eventually, after a long time with the Dazzle, I realized, all right, if I'm going to get into YouTube and I'm going to sort of pursue this as a hobby, and I want people to join my audience of fans and whatnot, I'm going to have to up my quality. So I ended up investing in an HD PVR, and that's what you're looking at right now, at least if I am recording gameplay for this, which I most likely am. But yeah, that's what I'm using right now. That's the quality you're seeing. And essentially from there, I just kept on uploading gameplays, commentaries, and then a lot of you might know I hit a snag where I had to create a new channel because my old channel couldn't get partnered. And then I got partnered on this channel on the release date of Black Ops 2, which was amazing for me. That was a really big step in my sort of YouTube journey. And now we're moving on even further. We're getting closer to where I am now, and I'm close to 500 subscribers. I'm almost there. I'm gaining over 100 subscribers a month, or over 100 Huskies joining the Husky Empire, as I like to call it. And I've used to gain maybe like 100 and something views a day. Now I'm gaining 400 views a day almost. It's really ridiculous how much I've grown. And I hope through this commentary, this story time with Clayton, that you guys have learned something you didn't know about me, something that you can take away from this and see and say like, wow, Clayton used to be a freaking nerd posting Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and he still is kind of a nerd because he plays video games and posts it online for other people. Don't worry, I do other stuff too. But basically, I just want you guys to know all that stuff. I hope this was an entertaining video for you guys. If it was an entertaining video, please don't hesitate to leave a like rating to show some support for the series, show, whatever you want to call it. And if you want to be featured for gameplay or anything, then definitely let me know send me a personal message with like what you want to send me, what gameplay it is and whatnot. Send me like the link to it as unlisted on YouTube or whatnot. And eventually, after a couple more of these episodes, I will be asking for guests, so don't just ask just right away. about guests, I will get into that very soon. Thank you so much again for watching the video. My name's Clayton the Gamer. Remember to get Husky. I'll see you Huskies next time. Also, please do leave topics in the comment section below that you want me to talk about on this show or series, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it show. So leave topic suggestions in the comment section below because that would help me out a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you again for watching. This is probably the longest commentary I've done in a long time. I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Get Husky. I love you all.